Today is December 21, 2025, and recorded this video at exactly 7:33 p.m. And this is episode 54. And so, yeah, I learned about having a choices, like the difference between the choices and the decision. Because a lot of times, the thing that I'm struggling this year is making choices and also decisions. Like my friend kept telling me about making wise decisions in life, and so she gave me a lot of advice and lessons that she encountered, and she shares her experiences with me, and I'm really grateful about it. And you know what, I also realized that, like, this day, yeah, I realized this day from the one video that I watched on Instagram, and it says that in life we have to make choices. Yeah, whatever choices that we are gonna make, go for it. And then after having experience of the events of the choices that you choose, that's when the decision comes. You decide whether or not current experience that of your choices, will you make this thing continue in the near future, or you need to cut it off. Because as someone who's really indecisive about, or panicking or overthinking about my decisions and choices in life, I got a lot of pressure with myself, choosing the right path, the the right partner, the right opportunity, the right time, something like that. And whenever I choose something, yeah, I always like overthinking about myself, overthinking about the choices that I make. What if I didn't do this? What if I go somewhere else? This is the grass greener on the other side. I have this kind of dilemma, that what if the grass is greener on the other side? And that's what kept me stuck in life, and that's what makes me feel not worthy enough. Yeah, not worthy enough about the things. Because um, whenever I made something, the choices, whenever I make a choice, I feel like I'll be regretting this choice that I create in the near future, something like that. And right now, at this moment, I have a choice to stay in the current relationship, that or to leave. I choose someone because this person, in the moment, makes me feel, I don't know if she fills my void, or just distracting or I was just distracting myself with her, or it was just like a reflection. I don't know. But I made that choice to stay with her. And the decision part is that I haven't fully learned what I supposed to experience from the choices that I create. So that's why I'm still in a relationship with this person. Yeah. And yeah, and this is the test. I don't know if this is I think it's a test that I'm facing this year, 2025, because my friend kept telling me to have the choices to stay away from this person. And yeah, it feels so good. And it feels so wrong, but at the same time it feels so good. Yeah, I have this kind of thoughts and feelings. What I decided today is I decided to have patience with myself, to take some time when making decisions and choices, to never blame myself into the past choices that I somehow regret. Because one thing is for sure, we regret our choices. It's because we have this kind of illusions in our head that the grass is greener on the other side. And you know what? I forgot the title of the series. Mm, but there's this American series, I think, that there's this patient, and then that patient went to a psychologist, and her psychologist was actually a time traveler. And she told her psychologist that if only if she did other things rather than this one, and it will be different from the future. And so the her psychologist gave her a chance because he's a time traveler. He gave him a chance to went back to this past timeline, and then change some of the the things that she's not supposed to do, and to do the things that she wasn't done in her past. And so she always she's she keeps correcting some of the regrets or the wrong choice that she made on the past. And then whenever she changed that kind of choices, another problem will pop up, like another issues, another something like that, another events, another characters, and so on and so forth. And by that, I, as someone who's really indecisive, I do realize that, yeah, this life itself is not perfect, and it's okay, because that's what makes life perfect. By not forcing ourselves to make the right decisions, by experiencing this life as it is, then we'll be able to be we'll still be able to become the version that we really want, that we really desire, right? In this life that we're constantly making decisions and choices, sometimes having no decisions, or having, not to decide or make a choice, is still a choice. And I learned it the hard way. So yeah, it's not about indecisiveness, it's about overthinking, about it's because it's rooting from perfection, that we're afraid of making mistakes. And you know what? Fuck, who cares? Right? Whatever your situations, whatever choices that you made, you're in the right path, bitch. You're in the right path. And you know what? Yeah, fuck them. And fuck those kind of decisions and choices. But yeah, um, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be dumb and be to not to actually um, thinking of the choices that you make, especially when your life is depending on it, right? What I mean is those kind of situations we're in. It has some of our choices that we created now has a big impact in our future. So yeah, and also what I learned is whatever is going on in our life, whatever choices that we make, and whatever decisions that we create, we'll always become the best version of ourselves. I know I said it before, and I will say it again, right? Because when you we are creating choices, and we thought to ourselves, oh, okay, I made wrong choices, so I decided not to continue this shit anymore, then you will become great. And that's life. That's life. Life is not supposed to be, oh my god, I have to create a perfect perfect plan for my entire lifetime, for my everything. Sometimes life is an adventure, and that we must embrace. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're all spirits having a human experience. And I always say that to myself, to you, Grace. Okay. Because by the way, I make this YouTube account for myself, for my future self to watch. And also I also create this account to just to practice my communication skills, something like that, because I'm not good at it. But anyways, it's just a reminder. So I think that will be all. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next episode.